Fuck. Ah, I have to reset that. Yeah. Fuck. I have to reset up the... That's gonna take 2 days. I'm just gonna go far enough in this day that I can get the secret passage dropped. Balls. Yeah. In garage. Let's make keys for a gym. Okay. Anything else out here? Nope. Probably like the dining room here the most, actually. It's like a 20-minute setback. I'm not that worried about it. It's just a small bummer. Especially because I went through so much work to get a ton of steps so that I wouldn't have to worry about them. This will double my keys. Not very often I get to do that. So yeah, it's not all bad, but it is sad. Oh, that's brutal. 11 1/3 times 3 is 34. Rounded is 30. Minus 26 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. Fucking hell of a start. Oh my god. Okay. 15 plus 4 plus 1 is 20. Flipped is 2. Plus 2 plus 10 plus 6 is 20. Flipped is 2. Plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 is 10. Flipped is 1. Plus 3. It's 2. Walk along the fence outside and just fell through the world. Tried to push the minecart and fell through the track. Those are rough. Those sound rough. Admittedly. Mine is... I would argue painful, losing 160 prepped steps. I would argue that sucks pretty bad. In the final puzzle. Quote unquote. Question mark. Exclamation point. But some of those sound pretty bad too. Honestly, just did end me the commissary. salt shaker on the wrong day is funny. I mean, that literally was what I was just thinking. Until it was like, oh yeah, that's, you just clipped through the floor. Which, I was 50-50. It was like, did I just clip through the floor? And then I was like, no, that hasn't happened at all yet. Like, can you just not enter that room from that spot? And I was like, no, that hasn't happened at all yet either. That would make less sense. So, I was going through it. I get it. Sure, gymnasium. And put it in a spot where I don't need to come back to. No shoes. Yeah, pool me. I don't know if I care about you, Compass. You cause a lot of problems for me sometimes. We don't always get along, you and I. I think this time I'll take you, but watch yourself. Let's put our mailroom order in. I'm down with that. Does it have an item for me? Alright, it would have been cooler if it had an item, but getting the order placed always helps in the future. Like I said, still just only objective right now is draft enough to get the secret room. Once I have it, I have the study now, so we go outside and we get our shrine, monk the secret passage, go next. Not going to stress about anything else. We just know we need that passage. Everything else is more important for the days that we have the passage. And actually, you know what? If I could make a decent amount of money to increase the duration that I have the monk buff, that also would be agreeable. Like, if I could donate 13 times 5. What is that? 5 carry the what? 65? No. Wait. 13 times 5 is 65. It is 65. Yeah. If I could donate like 65 gold. Rank 5 Secret Garden is good enough for me. Because then it should last for like 8 days. 3, 4, 7 days. I can count. That'd be sick. Casino has money in it. For free. I'd rather get the star, since I'm still hurting on stars. Grab that money. Now give me the Great Hall. Of course not. Redraw me. The conference room is 3 rooms too late, hilariously, but I'll take it. Good spot for that. Beep, beep, beep. Show me a green room. It did. Show me another green room. Holy shit. Show me a third green room. Courtyard would go hard here, game. Thank you. I don't know if this helps me with my objective. But this has a fuckload of money in it. Oh, I can make it orange. I've never made you orange before. Would you be orange for me, please? I think we're gonna be set. Sure. I saw something on that table. I kind of want this. Well, I don't think I... Oh, wow. I don't think I have the coin purse. Oh. Kind of wish I did have the coin purse. I'm giving all of my money to the shrine. It's going to be so full of money. What fuck-ass clue do you have today? Boy, was I ever right. Show me the secret passage right here. Try again. Okay. Better not put it here. Holy shit. Man, getting that luck boost from the green room is crazy. Glazed salmon. Where the fuck is my secret passage? Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I'll redraw it. Give me something a little less. Now I'll spend 5 gems trying to get one thing that... Okay. Nope, didn't quite. Just one key, Reading Nook? The other rooms have been showering me with goodies. Would I code check anything? I would code check the sleeping mask. Because I just think that that's a great way to get a lot of easy steps the next. So I still don't have the secret passage. Do I need to influence things even more? I don't know what's happening. Do I need to dig a hole in my conference room? Yeah. I guess I don't know if it's this one or the other one. Let's hope it's this one. Where is my... What is this? That's not orange. Did it count as me calling it a day in the secret passage and it's actually just outside? Because I still had the monk buff yesterday. It just wore off at the end of my day. So did it count as me sleeping in the secret passage even though I didn't get back to the room at the front? Is that whole area coded as a secret passage? All this money might not fucking mean anything at this point. Is it tomato soup again? God damn it. I guess I'm at 4. I kind of want my showroom if we're gonna maybe want the spoon again, though. What the fuck? If you were oriented the right way, drawing room or closed exhibit. We'll actually take the pump room here. Huh? Is there nothing in here? Really? Of all the rooms to have nothing? There's three trunks somewhere? Huh. I mean, this is almost just funny at this point. This is it. This is like the last spot I can get it in. It must not be here. Well, I'll try to redraw for showroom. Wish I had a prism key. I guess prism key wouldn't help. And this is gonna hurt too. Ended up with the Mount Holly gift shop. I think the showroom costs gems too, so I might have just fucked myself. It does. Yeah, it does. So we can't get the spoon. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'll just put another furnace here. That'll be some bonus. Put the furnace here, and that'll be bonus steps for me. It's not. We're not step maxing today, but we got honestly a pretty good amount, even though we weren't. And we were trying to fucking draft the goddamn secret passage so that we could monk it again, but I think it might still be out there. It's the only thing that's giving me hope right now. So if it's not out there, I might weep tears, actual real tears. But I will grab those 5 steps, and then we'll go through the conference room, and there's fruit scattered around in places. That's right, I need to dig a hole in my conference room. If it's 8 gems. I'm not going to talk about it. I thought about going and getting more gems. I was like, I don't know if it's worth it. Because, like, even if we get the showroom, does it matter that much? I think it's totally possible it never showed up. I don't. I don't think... Oh, you think it's totally possible that it's outside? Yeah, I think it must... I think it almost has to be. You're in agreement with me. I understand. I understand. I don't know where these trunks are at. Is there one in here? I don't know where they are +5. Maybe 2 of them are at the front. Oh, well. Yeah, 2 of them are at the front. Oh, I missed the kitchen. Shit. Hold on, we're backtracking. My kitchen. Just load me up on tomato soup for 31 steps, please. Yeah, because these don't go anywhere. That's why. That's why I missed it. I was following the path outside. We'll still have triple-digit, well into triple-digit steps if the secret room is out there. So, like, I'm not even remotely mad or upset. I just really was angling for something specific, and the fact that the game's like, don't know why you did that. It's kind of silly, wasn't it? It's a bit of a shocker to me. Was there anything? Oh, okay, banana. Which pays for the steps that I used to come in here, so that's good. If there is anything in the dark room, I won't be able to see it. Is what it is. Cool. Are those? Oh, they are. Nice. Any apples we find will be worth it. Definitely eat this now. We have the aquarium. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that it was just from like a glitch too. Like, not something that I did. Just, you know, unlucky. Story of my life, to be honest, but did I end up with the car keys? I did. It's in here. All right. Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess. Sure. Okay, an orange. We take an orange. We get 5 steps here, and no fruit. We get a 6er here. I'm not even going to solve it. I don't need it, and it could cost me 30 steps if I actually fuck that one up, so we say not worth. We grab our stuff from here for fun. Nah. Let's just go out there and see what's up. No running shoes today, though, so the steps will matter more than they did last time. Every step will literally count. Which is a bummer. That's crazy. Okay, where did I leave off? So that actually is really nice. It doesn't matter for me anymore because I don't have the monk buff. I left off trying to get in the conference center, so let's head back up there. Okay, I'm not going to enter from the south door. I'm going to walk. Oh, that's the foundation. That's the dark room. Am I... off one row? That's the door. This is the doorway that ate me. I literally, like, walked into this doorway and went phew, straight down. So we are not walking through that doorway ever again. Connection issues. Oh no. I made it inside. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Are you on Wi-Fi? Do you have an option to be wired as a potential solution? Wi-Fi can be a real shitter. Path. Welcome back. I solved the puzzle box that said path. It was really easy. Well, barn and bar. If it's meant to be bar, I guess barn and bar. I don't know. I don't love that. Why did I not put a check mark in the den? Oh, that check mark's in the wrong layer, but that doesn't matter. Why did I not put a check mark in the den? So we got Spike and Pike, which I like. Wait. Did I not put a check mark because I forgot to put an S here? I'm in the right spot, right? Third row. Huh. Did I just not think that was good? Yeah, I'm just I don't know. I guess I should keep an open mind about it. But maybe keeping an open mind is recognizing that maybe I haven't immediately thought of the correct solution, because like that way I have something to fall back on if I go to look at it and I'm like, something doesn't line up or something isn't making sense. Do I have the word for this place? Oh, I don't have the puzzle box. I must have skipped. Was I low on time when I got back here last time? I must have skipped the puzzle box. But I wrote down that. Oh, I think I did that. Okay, I understand. I understand what happened. I get it. How do we turn our 2 oranges into a purple? That's one. The other one is just as easy. And then we flex that one down and rotate and we're done. Super duper simple. For a word like I suppose so. So now the white check mark is applicable. Okay, let's go to our furnace. All right. Oh, that's another new picture. Okay, it's globe and lobe. So that's no sweat. Let's take a look at our puzzle box, which is blue. Bluity blue blue. With the same... Oh man, what are we doing here? What is all this shit? Okay. I can't turn the orange blue without having the blue act like white. The only way I can get white to the center is by doing this. I did the thing again. Okay, there's a couple blues, which gets us started. How do I get more? Oh, shoot. There's another one. Okay. Love it. Truth. Not giving myself much room for these check marks when I put the big word up top. Pump room I have a total check mark on, which is true. So let's go to the servants' quarters, which I have no data on so far. I'm gonna walk through every doorway with trepidation now. Oh, it's a worm, not a snake. Oh, that changes a lot of stuff. Oh. Oh. Black. How do I make extra black with this? I need white, right? Yes. Worm. Oh, I'm one short. Shit. I forgot exactly how that would work. It worked exactly how it should work, and I had just not really pieced together that component of it. So how do I get the two? Ah, there we go. Tint. Tint. Tint of truth. Tint of truth. Okay, worm. Worm and bat. Interesting. What are the parts of a worm? Parts of a worm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna delete snake though, because I think that's not helpful. It's definitely a worm. Alright, let's go to the... I guess I put a question mark here. Do I have the word? Yes. Let's go to the foyer then. The foyer. This one... Do I have the letter for this one? Went with an S because of spine and pine. Yeah. I forgot it was written down. I'll be honest. Green. We got a little green. Way the fuck up here. Okay. Well. Shit. Thought that was clever. It was. Just not clever enough the first time. Cast. Oh, man. 2 puzzle boxes to go? Can you even believe it? Feels like it's been our whole life for so long. Code check in the aquarium. I did want to refresh my memory on this one. Oh, I wrote down blue, but it's black. It's black, not blue. Oh. Interesting. There's only a handful of black Morajai puzzle boxes. Interesting. All right, code check. Oh, pear and spear. All right. We love an easy victory. Why did I not put the E here? Silly passed me. Oh, puzzle box. Oh, you're fucked up. You're blue and black. Interesting. Which I have the right number of things. I see green opposite one another, which doesn't help me that much, but I can rotate already. Yellow goes up. To get us that here. Black, blue. Swap that. Rotate. I need a black on the top. So we take this. Swap this. Move this. Take that. Swap shit. Swap swap. Swap. Swap? My shit is flipped. Move, move. Come back. Move, move. Aha. Thank you. In. One word to go. One word to go. Yup. Oh. Oh. Lash and leash. For an E. So they do spell words. What? That... I'll deal with that later. Let's get our last word. It's yellow. Hold on, I just realized something. Yep. I can fix this really quick. Boop, 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 boop. X. I need to redo that blue. V. Sorry about that, blue. O. Clever me. Yep. Don't have blue selected. patch that up really quick. Shit. Yellow, huh? I have exactly one blue and one orange. Okay. And a purple in the corner. Right. Oh, but if you do that one first, you can't. Oh, shit. Well, what good are white and gray doing me? None. If they were black, they would be better, right? So at a minimum, I should... Oh, right. It's going to eat my black, though. I gotta get orange in the middle. And then figure out how to get blue. By the yellows. That's really close. That's it. Whew. All right, we got our yellows. Yikes. Um... There it is. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, probably cycled past that a few times. Sketches? What an interesting word to be at the very end. Okay. Okay. Through lantern light in sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. So let me just... I'm seeing this now. Cast and path is a rough rhyme, but right and light, and then past and cast. And I'm seeing this line, a tint of truth, a hue of wisdom, a shade of rain. So this tells us hue of wisdom, shade of rain. This is blue in my opinion. Wisdom correlates maybe the most strongly to orange, Kororika. Why truth? Okay, we need to isolate the problems in our letters from the images now. Chayla, are you ready? You're about to be on duty. I'm gonna need some help, I think.
I have all of the Morajai puzzle boxes done. In case you blacked out. I think I'm going to leverage you to help me quickly ascertain what is right and what is wrong in my solution for the individual letters so far. Does that make sense? Oh, wow. With 20 social? Isn't that max? Wow. So I just want to quickly identify what ones we need to go after in this to make this make sense. Because I think it's likely that at least a couple of these that I think I have correct are wrong. And obviously we still have some blanks that we need to go through and fill in as well. So I see what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that match my check marks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So outside of the blanks that I have, so Chayla, do you have this grid somewhere that you can reference? Okay. Is my first row fully correct? Okay. What about third row? Okay. I suspect that the T is wrong in the last row. Is that correct, or is this row correct? Okay, so then is this whole row correct? Or is there a different letter that's wrong here? Okay, so it is meant to be like a shortened version of blessed. Okay. So we've addressed three of the rows. Hold on, I'm just going to space these out a little bit. So we know that we have these three rows correct. I'm trying to think about how best to approach this. I think if I fill in a row, I'll ask you if it's correct or not. And if it's not, we can address any inaccuracies at that time. So let me go track down this room and go after it, which is worm and bat. I was afraid of that. I'm only slightly turned around, I promise. Yeah, hold tight for just a second. I think if you guys don't know and have guesses, get those ready. I'm not going to ask for them just yet. But start, if you want to try to help, which I think I will take some help on these, because this is not... I struggled with the other one that was in the game already, enough on a couple of them that I remember getting some help with. So this is just more of that, where some of these are just not going to click for me. And if you guys have suggestions, I think I'm going to ask for them, but give me a sec. So for worm and bat... Dig just came to mind. Ground. You can hit a ground ball. Oh, you're disqualified now? The wiki has a really nice picture. That's impressive. Well, you're not disqualified because if none of us have any ideas, we might need a hint from you. But you're disqualified from guessing. You can't guess. Yeah. Good. Yeah, okay. I'll open this one up if you guys have thoughts on what this one could be. Because this one's really tough, I think, for me. I was even thinking of things like wiggle or swing. Not like it's almost in a kind of a maybe number shape, but not really. What do you think, Chayla? You got a hint for this one? Which might even just be like if you're... Oh, that's a hint? Maybe go fish? That does not help me. I didn't in the context. I had no idea what you were talking about. Oh, bait. Bait and bat. Oh, interesting. So I. So something is wrong here. Two letters. Is it the Y and the N? No? Okay, let's start with... The Y almost has to be wrong. It's right. Okay, let's write down... Hold on. Let's do a couple things then. Year and ear? Man, that was so lame. That one was so lame. Really? It's the S's. Oh, wait. Wait. Why did I put an S? It's a G. Oh! I fucked up. I fucked up. I see. I put the S for row 3 and row 2, and that's why... All right, are we on the right track now? Yeah, one wrong now because it's blank, right? Okay. Well, there's so few letters that this can be to spell a word. D and L. I bet it's L. I bet it's an L. We'll go back to that room and shoot for an L. Because there's been a lot of talking about truth and lies and not true paths and all this shit. I bet it's an L. Let me update my doodle. So those are all correct. This one just needed to have the G in the right spot. We've got bait and bat. Bait. If you would have said maybe go fishing, I might have gotten it with that. But typing fish was not helpful. I was like, what the fuck does fish have to do with this? Okay. Yeah, that's not... You don't need to, like... That's not gonna be a good approach. I would not suggest trying to make puns in order to give a hint. All you're doing is distracting from the objective. So it's these. Hmm. Yeah, it feels mean. Even knowing that I'm probably looking for an L, it still feels mean. I thought spine and pine was clever, but yeah, you could confirm it. Or if I'm trying not to focus too much on it, but I will admit to being a little stuck anyway. So it's not an L. Okay. So just by logic, we can put a D here for dying. A T for tying. That one is a little... These tying plans is weird. That's a weird... And V for vying, which is also weird. So, really, I think D is probably the better option. D. Book and cover, and there's a little bookmark in there, visible. What is your thought on this one? If you have a guess? Do you have a hint at all, Chayla? I think if it's mean, I don't want to spend too much time on it. What's a type of book? There's a lot of types of books. What's a type of book? that gets me a D. I'm stuck on like a drawn or a draft. Like a hand-drawn book or like a, you know, like an illustrated book. So drawn. Or like a draft, like an early draft of a book. What's a type of book? Wait, is it? It is a V. It's vying. It's novel and Noel, isn't it? Holy shit. That is mean. Wow. Why did I delete that? Wow, 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 wow. It's a fucking V. These vying plans. That's just nutty. That would not have helped me because I don't know how. I don't know why Leo would wish me Merry Christmas with any. No, that is not the French way of saying Merry Christmas. No. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm just gonna ignore that piece of information that you just shared. And pretend like I never saw it. Okay, so I guess these are both check marks. So pliers and piers, huh? That's nutty. I thought for sure that was a bad guess. And I guessed stem and steam. That is wild. Well, what have I done? I changed my tool. Got it. Novel and Noel. Because Christmas. Yeah, when Shayla said it was mean, she was right. She was right. So we got PL, A, N, and S. We know those are all right. So then we need to go to the passageway. From where I was. Okay. Wow, not an easy way to get there, huh? Follow the red, I guess. Passageway, my old nemesis. Now, again, using a little bit of my, doing a little bit of an inference here, the only letter this can be is an O. Just like I think the only letter this can be is an A. These vying plans forge Baron, and then we'll have to get down into the weeds here. But I think this must be an O. So I would really hate for it to be point and pint. But I just want to throw that out there, and if that's correct, you need to tell me. If point and pint isn't correct, that's fine. I'll think about it some more, but I don't know. Wait, sorry, what? Point and pint for passageway, which is this spot I have highlighted. Just a yes or no, which gives me an O. The O is right. The reasoning is wrong? Okay. What I know, Wolf, you said that you had a you said you had a guess on this one. So what's your guess? What do you think it is? Does it get you an O? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I thought you did have a guess last time. All right, just tell me what the words are. I don't care. Like I said, I assume it was forged with an O, and I don't know that I care about. These make my brain hurt. Open and pen. So I had pen right. Sure. It makes total sense. All right, and then let's just confirm that I have row 4 done correctly. Forge is the word we're looking for out of it before I move on. Is that correct? Okay. So let's move on to row 5. I am assuming that this is an A. I think Baron makes the most sense. We need to go to the trophy room, which has a boat in it. And I'm gonna get there by going through this way. All right. Weird. Well, guesses? I'm like totally drawing a blank on this. I'm having a hard time coming up with anything other than bag for the briefcase looking thing on the right. Okay, yeah, I see lunchbox too. Oh, lunch and launch. Okay. Fair enough. Lunch and launch. That confirms our A in that spot. So we've got Baron then for this row, for row 5. Music room and lavatory. Ah, yes, this fucker. I think I'm kind of out of... We don't have a good letter for guidance here. You think you got this one? Let it rip. We're down to 4, and I don't want this to take much longer than it needs to, so go ahead, let it rip. Let's see what you got. Looks like a pot. Yep, I agree with that. And a sign. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree with both of those assessments. It does look like a pot and a sign. Signpost. Oh, wait. Did I not consider that? I thought I said post and pot out loud. There's another spot that had the there was one other spot that had the sign. I don't remember where else was there. I thought there was another spot that had a sign, and I thought through post. Huh, weird. Weird that I didn't think of that about that, because it's like signpost is dead obvious. And I think I did have the thought. But I just didn't write it all, go all the way through. So that gives us an S, huh? Probably a T at the end. These vying plans forge barren crest, among a couple of other things that I don't know. Can do this one from out here. We don't need to spend the step. So this is the horse and the sprout, which I know people have some thoughts on. And I think I'm at a point where I don't want to solve it. My brain, I don't think cares. It's my scrungly feeling is kind of coming back after the acetaminophen that I took, and I think I'm gonna struggle from this point on more than what it's worth. So what did you guys think for this one? Because I'm not fucking with it right now.
Hey, it's me, your boy Greg, back from the dead to tell you I was your mighty. What?
Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. I would not have gotten that, I'll be honest. That's how you get your tea. Okay. To the dining hall next. I think he's right here. Nope. There it is. Oh, this one. Oh, jeez. Get a load of this one. So yeah, crest. I'm gonna just... You can tell me if I'm wrong, Chayla, but I think these vying plans forge barren crest makes a lot of sense to me so far. So we'll have to, and rhymes with blessed as well. So now you're sad again. Why are you sad again? No, not Rip 20 Social. No, don't say it ain't so. Not King 20 Social. Oh, Greg. Oh, I gotcha. Oh man. I just uploaded a VOD earlier today or yesterday where it got a copyright notice because of that fucking song playing, and it was during Blueprints. So hopefully we'll find out. I turned it down. Maybe I won't get claimed this time. That'd be lovely. It only blocks the video from being accessible in Russia and Belarus for whatever reason. I don't know why those are the only two countries that claim that audio so heavily, but whatever. All right, I already thought about this one quite a bit. I think I gave this one 2 tries already, so... Yep. So, floor is open. It's probably a fake claim. No, it's not. It's automated and it's happened multiple times. It's not just a fruit, it's a color. Oh my god, that's an orange. Is it orange in range? Oh my god, it's a fucking orange. I could not tell this was an orange. I don't know why. I have no idea why I could not tell. I had not discerned that that was an orange. That's crazy. I see it now too. I had totally blanked on that being an orange. It's a blorange. Man. I don't got much room for my check mark here. There we go. Okay, so we got our confirmed O there. We got one more. We got one more to do. I think I like among. But what the now we'll look at it first. I think we already confirmed that the W is for some reason correct. But it's certainly possible that one or more of these other letters are wrong. So for now, let's go to the bedroom and see what we can see there. Hold. Red. I'm right here. Okay. So towards yellow and then towards purple. There we go. Oh, right. This thing. This fucking actual nightmare of mine. The boat picture got used like 4 times. And I don't really know what letter we're looking for here. You don't think it's good? Well, what do they what word are they giving this? What are they calling this thing? I think this is the bigger mystery to me. A harbor and harbor. Okay. Okay. Yeah, arbor is kind of bad. I agree. Arbor's kind of bad. I don't love that. I get it, but I don't think that's really the word for the thing. The way that a lot of them are. That one's rough. That one is rough. Really? So we got... an H out of that. These vine plans forge barren crest. So... is this M wrong? I don't know. It's all right? Okay. All right. Okay. These vying plans forge barren crest among Hiwam blessed? Hiwam. What the fuck is this? If I'm really tempted to Google this word, but I'm worried that it's specific to the game. Oh shit! It is specific to the game. It's Arajan. It's Arajan. Holy shit. Holy shit. House. It's fucking house. Large house. Hewam. What the fuck does that mean? I think this is not vying. What are Roman numerals? The Roman numerals don't include a Y, do they? No. It's IVXLCDM. I think this is not vying. But what is the definition of vying? Compete eagerly with someone in order to do or achieve something. These competing plans?
Do I want to know what it says underneath this section? Unless it says this information seems useless and you should ignore it. No, I don't want to know what it says. It is not yet known exactly what this poem means or if it has a solution. Cool. Cool. So how close am I with this? Are we like really close? I need an affirmation that, like, I just need to figure out the color path and do it and call it good and get the fuck out. So let's get the check marks out of here. They're not gonna... Oh. Classic. Check marks don't help me. Jesus Christ. They're all over the fucking place right now, man. It's like somebody left the door open somewhere. This is actually in the grid layout, which might be a little bit harder to read. I think this is the orientation of the poem itself. I'm going to turn the fan on really quick. One sec. My bad. I forgot I even muted when I stood up. I apologize. I asked you a question. When you say each line, Chayla, you are referring to the orientation that I have them in right now. Which is the 6 lines that I have. Okay. Just making sure it wasn't the 9 up here and that it was the 6 where I because like obviously each of these lines is finding different breakpoints in the words. So okay, good. I'm glad. So I think all we have to do is draw a line. Through lantern light and sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. A shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. So the trouble is I kind of already know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm just trying to orient that information in such a way that it helps me determine where I'm supposed to go.
You're confident that there's no other hints that help us decipher what we need to do. The only information that we need is included in this 6-line poem. Okay, sure. That's fair. I mean, like I said, I already. Eraja is the rainy place, which would be purple, violet. Kororika is our academic culture, which would be fine, you know, kind of go with wisdom. The one that doesn't make sense to me is truth. So if we have a shade of rain being purple and a hue of wisdom being orange, I mean, we already know that there's a purple, orange, and red path. Is this implying that a tint of truth is red? It's been a common thread about truth in this game. That's an interesting question. I don't know exactly how to answer that. I'm trying to think how that ties into the color. Because, like, at least, well, I mean, you could take it all the way back to just blue notes. You could take it all the way back to just blue notes being true. And, like, obviously the blue that we're surrounded by right now is certainly worth considering in that equation as well. Is that seeking blue is leading us to something that we could, something that is you know, is the underlying, the hidden. But I'm not sure what blue, purple, and orange get us. Shadows of the past could be considered. Well, see, that's the I mean, a shadow is typically considered black or dark, but that does not help us with the lanterns and the colors. So through lantern light and shadows past. The other thing that it could be is red. Seeking lies. Oh, we seek what's left of the lies we cast, sure. So looking for red. So it's...
thing that doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, it might seem silly, but like... I almost hope it's not something as... I don't know if simple is the word I would use, but like... If red, orange, and purple are all fair game... Let me ask you this, because I haven't gone through the effort of doing this. Do the room colors matter? I assume no. It does. Okay. Then I need to do this. And I'm sorry, it shouldn't take me that long, but I need to do this really quick. Hold on one second. I don't know if it was audible, the crash sound that occurred, but we had an incident, so I went to clean things up a little bit. It's fixed, and everything's fine. Oh, okay, aquarium. Yeah, like glass. Yeah. Like glass is correct. Flood fill me.
Okay. Let me do the easy ones. So bedroom. Oh, Jesus. Turn off flood mode. So bedroom and orange and blue and blue and orange and blue, yellow, orange, blue, red, blue, 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 orange, orange, red, blue, 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 bedroom, laundry room, servants' quarters, pump room, furnace, coat check, aquarium. Okay, flood mode. Grab a color. Oh no, I did. No. Unflood mode. Paint bucket. Flood mode. Color. There we go. Oh, I suppose I... Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I will grab red now. Entrance, pantry, storeroom. Library. Gallery. Drawing room. Hallway. Dining hall. East. Lavatory. Music room. Corridor. Kitchen nook. Blue, 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 blue. Dark room. Gymnasium. Guest bedroom. Conference center. Den. Furnace. Coat check. Chapel. Flood mode. Red. Red. There's only like one or two yellows, which is like the kitchen. Laundry room. And then the rest are hallways. It's not the funeral parlor. That's the upgraded version. It's a regular parlor. Entrance hall, pantry, storeroom, library, gallery, drawing room, hallway. Observatory, east wing. Corridor. Just like my spare room is blue and not purple like it is after the 2 upgrades. Parlor, closet, passageway. Whoops. West wing. Alright, this is the one that's going to be the most awkward because it's going to make the orange look weird, but I don't have time to fix it right now. Well, I kind of do. But I don't. So it is what it is. You mean red, orange, and purple? Yeah. Yeah, I solved red, orange, and purple fucking immediately. It was dead obvious. What's not dead obvious to me, and the reason why I really haven't, I think, made much progress yet is if the goal is still to get to the antechamber, there isn't a blue entrance. Like, there's just my orange, red, and purple, which made sense at the time. But I guess what's not clear to me is even, like, maneuvering through the rooms, you're still going to go under lantern lights that are not blue. So that's kind of where I'm struggling a little bit. What if that isn't the goal? Okay, fair enough. Can I ask a completely random question that doesn't have anything to do with anything, I think? Why does the gallery have letters on the wall? Is that's not relevant to anything? We're just going to ignore that for now? That's just for funsies? There's like 4 paragraphs about the gallery. All right, we don't need to get into that right now then. I just want the path. That's all I care about. You can share. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say there. I don't see what, like, even if what you're saying is true, which, like, I get where you're coming from with blue and red make purple, but, like, I don't see how that's relevant. Hint of truth. Red has always been a lie. Blue has been true. Yeah, I'm not sure what that has to do with the situation that we're dealing with. Fuck. Yeah, I have a little bit less than an hour, yeah. What if that isn't the goal? If the antechamber isn't the goal, then I would say I don't really know what the goal is. Sure, the goal is to find the truth. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. I think the problem that I'm having is that sort of no matter how I look at it, you little fucking shit. Sort of no matter how I look at it, if the truth is excluding the paths that we've already been on, I'm not really sure how I can go anywhere. Because the best I have would be to, like, start here. Hold on. I got distracted by other stuff. Like, I could see starting here and going this way. Going up here. And kind of once you get here... Okay, what is my chart missing? Well, maybe that's... Okay. My chart is missing one thing that might give me a clue. Okay, that's so interesting. What is my chart missing? Yeah, of course. I understand what you mean. What is my chart missing? Yes, I understand what you mean. You don't have to clarify it 3 times. I get it. What is my chart missing? What is my chart missing? What have I forgotten to notate? What did I find in each room? 2 paintings and a Morajai box. And in the box was a word with a clue that I have written down right here. Rephrase. Oh, put all the words on the chart. Okay, I was doing that mentally, but okay. Furnace is where the word truth is. Why? Okay. So then... What's up? Okay, that's good to know. I need to know what the snag is because it could be that I wrote it down wrong. What's wrong? Just point me to it and I'll go look at it and figure out what the difference is. Their truth room is blue? That is odd. Because it's definitely the furnace. Where the fuck am I?
This should be the outer edge. This should be the furnace. Yeah. It's the furnace. I don't know why theirs would be blue. It's a red room. The word truth is right here. I mean, I walked in. That box right there. In the furnace. Has the word truth in it. I just checked. They're trying to have pictures of the Morajai boxes. Maybe they'll help you see something I don't. Was there a... You said this is all correct, right? Does the word truth show up somewhere else? Oh, wait. No. They have the entrance hall as yellow? Oh. Oh. Ah, you confused me. I see what you did. I see what you did. This color, you mean this one, the one that I did mark on all of these things. The color of the Morajai boxes. Aha. Not the room color. Their colors aren't different than mine. Their colors aren't different than mine. So I noted down the solution of all of the Morajai boxes, what color you needed to get in the corners. So when you say green, purple, yellow, blue, and red, do you see how I have those dots? My bottom row is green, purple, yellow, blue, and red. The room colors are green, purple, and red, blue, blue, blue. But the box colors are different, and I have those marked already. Seek the truth by going through. So this is where I don't understand. I'm just going to draw a line. Red, orange, no. Okay. So what do we think about that?
The rest of the puzzle is supposed to help fill in directional gaps. Okay. So we're calling the tint of truth being blue. So that indicates where we start from. We start where there is only one blue lantern. Right? A hue of wisdom to turn us right. And a shade of rain to pass the light through lantern light and shadows past. Yeah, so every hue of wisdom you go right. Yep. A shade of rain to pass the light. Okay. But I kind of run into a scenario where we seek what's left of the lies we cast through lantern light and shadows paths. Yeah, shade of rain we passed through. Shade of rain. So, I guess let me clarify something. Oh, wait, orange. 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 My brain was like, what's wisdom? It's orange. We already said it's orange. So, tint of truth is started blue. Orange, we should turn right at. And purple, we should pass through. But starting at blue, we can't avoid going past a red lantern, which is, I think, the thing that's throwing me for a loop right now. Do we just not care about the other lantern colors at all? We do. So we've got through, find. Oh, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Holy shit. Do we really go right again here? Hold? Okay. First light is into the pantry. Really? I wonder why. We're supposed to follow the... Maybe we need to go in each blue room that we can. So then we turn left at this red. And presumably we go until we hit this orange and go right. We go through the gallery. And then we turn right at this orange. And right at this orange. And we can only go out this way. When we turn left, we turn left. We can only go out this way. We go through purple. We can only go out this way. We turn right at orange, and right at orange, and through, and through, and through, and left, and through, and through. And so far, that's hit every blue Morajai puzzle box, except for the corridor. But I can't... Oh, would I turn... I can't turn left at this. Unless I turn left at the intersection above. But then we hit a yellow, and I don't know what the fuck to do with yellow. Oh. 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 Interesting. Yeah, I was going to get hung up on that, assuming that it was that I had reached an incorrect conclusion. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm just walking through the hallway to get back to the start. Okay. Left at red. Right at orange. Right at orange. Right at orange. Left at red. Left at red. Through. Right at orange. Right at orange. Through. Left at red. Through. Through. There's a fucking door there now. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. That tile is freaking the fuck out. The tile doesn't even know where it is right now. People who made the game are like, well, we didn't fix that tile because like 7 people are ever going to see this room, so who cares? All right, strap in. This is a bit of a fucker right away. Shit. Yeah. That's the word blue, all right. What the fuck does that do for me? Oh, shit. Wait. Saw the puzzle, did the puzzle. You know me, the puzzle. We like the puzzle. The last will and testament of me, the Baroness Orave. I, Orave of Mount Holly, architect, mother, and reluctant Baroness, being weak of body but of perfect mind and memory, thanks be to Orinda, do make and ordain this document my last will and testament as I commit my final wishes to paper. May it be done so in the tapestry and color of my life's work. May it be written under the tree of creativity and in the shade of truth that has sheltered my loved ones from the villainy of country and countrymen. In the same spirit of defiance, I hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore printed on common hueless parchment. I first, being somewhat religious, give my soul to Rinna, my ashes to Vaya, and my remainder to man, as will be detailed in the pages and clauses that follow this foolishly superstitious passage. In the second order, should my husband, Baron Thomas Sinclair, survive me, I grant to him his choice of sentimental keepsake he may wish to retain in remembrance of me. As our union was never founded on material dependency, I make no provision for his future, nor for my eldest son, Herbert S. Sinclair, as he will in due course inherit his father's titles, enterprises, and fortune. However, the estate of Mount Holly, its many floor plans, and storied secrets are mine and mine alone to grant, and I have neither pledged nor suggested it will be granted to either of my children. Further details concerning its disposition to follow. I do in the third order bestow upon my youngest son, Simon, my library, including its books, manuscripts, and musings. For I have long believed that Simon, much like myself, finds greater delight in the realm of imagination than in the mundane realities of everyday life. I hope he cherishes these books, for within their pages lie doorways to endless worlds of wonder and knowledge. In the fourth order, one that I suspect will intrigue those I leave behind far more than the previous provisions, I hereby bequeath the entirety of the aforementioned estate, Mount Holly, to the individual that discovers the hidden room that contains the blue pages of this document, hence styled the Blue Testament of Orave. It is my firm belief that the challenge of uncovering these secrets far outweighs any other measures of worthiness, and thus I entrust my beloved home to that deserving successor, without regard to the years that may pass or their familial connection to my descendants, who may have incidentally assumed possession of the estate to the interim. In the event that any of my relations or future kin are living on the estate when this worthy successor locates the Blue Testament, measures shall be taken to ensure their continued residence without fear of eviction or forced removal. The estate, being of generous size, is more than capable of accommodating multiple parties without inconvenience. It is with the understanding, however, that preparations for eventual relocation should be made. As such, any leniency will not be afforded to subsequent generations. I do hereby constitute and appoint my colleague and fellow practitioner of architecture, Corderus Alicius Aaron of Trinsdale, the exclusive charge and office of executrix of this instrument. If ever the 46th room of my Mount Holly is discovered, and the Blue Testament of Orave be delivered unto her hands, or unto any of her descendants, I do ordain that they shall bear sole dominion and discretion to override and render null any and all prior arrangements heretofore made in my stead or in the name of my seed. I trust in her and in the generations that follow her to fulfill this role faithfully in steadfast adherence to the wishes laid out in the foregoing pages of this document. Lastly, I leave a final message to my worthy successor, you who have reached this final room, you who unearthed these pages hidden amidst the blueprints, buried beneath cryptic words and the prophecies of the past, you who have spent countless days wandering the chambers and passageways of your own curiosity, scouring for clues, hoping for answers, striving for that which you knew might forever elude you, to you for whom satisfaction is a fleeting companion, to you who stands now at the end of your journey, triumphant, exhausted, and justly proud, to you I grant that which in life I have given to no other, my esteem. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand, the 16th day of April 1952, Orave of Mount Holly. Wow. Wow. That is incredible. Wow. Huh. That's it then. With my glitchy floor tile. Wow. You fucking shit. God damn it. I thought I had him. Yeah, I don't that speculation makes sense because like she is clearly like her name and her manipulation of architecture she is obviously of the royal family that fled to Araja and lived there for a time. And it would make sense that she would return and set all of this shit up and establish herself in a different social family. Yeah, I think the reason Reclaim the Crown is so significant is because that's sort of obvious, is that, you know, they're the lineage here. The reason that the reason that Simon's mom was so invested in, you know, I think taking back what was stolen. Because, like, that's the neat thing about the history is, like, it is presented in a fairly, like, factual basis where it's like, yep, there was a war and the people who won became, you know, the new rulers of the nation. And they restyled the nation as they saw fit. But it's clear that war or whatever, like the inciting, it's hard without the full history of a real world to give the context. But I think it's pretty clear from the stuff that we have that whatever caused this like uprising, for whatever reason there was like this stirring. It wasn't necessarily. It resulted in like a that kind of upheaval is always going to be two-sided, where one side sees what the other one did as wrong. It just is the nature of things. So we can't know for certain whether or not there should have been Fen Ares, if that takeover and the result of the battles and the war that was had was just, or if it was a power grab from somebody who wanted power, you know. And I think it's implied that it was unjust. I think the implication is that takeover was unjust. And I think the main couple of reasons for that is, one, the importance to the surviving people of that conflict of the crown. The fact that it was retooled to be a different color, and also sort of put on display. Yeah, I did note that. I even put it right here. Through lantern light and sketches, cast a tint of blue to find our path. I think there's that. Also, the fact that the effigy that the king, well, the to be crowned king, the general who ended up winning the war, and took over the throne and like ruled Fen-Ares New. He had that effigy, but it's known as a cursed object. And I think the fact that it's cursed and the fact that the crown was sort of like manipulated in a way to where instead of it being like it was changed to be this new red, and everything was taken over and given to be red. I think all of that stuff is there to indicate that that battle was not true. It wasn't right. Where the war was waged on the promise of power and not the promise of like righting a wrong, or no war theoretically is just, but like removing yourself from tyranny, for example, is a reason why wars are fought. So anyway, wow. The effigy had a way of hitting the reset button. What does that mean? No, I think it became cursed through exposure to him. Like, theoretically, the general's progeny are in charge now. Like, I think that we don't know. I think the effigy being cursed is due to its usage in the ceremony of the takeover. I don't know that it killed him. So there's no final cutscene or anything like that. That's it. For now, as far as we know. Are you making shit up, or is that it? Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a day in here then. If that's what we were to find, you're being silly. Got it. Man, oh man. I lied. I'm not calling it a day just yet. I gotta, for posterity. For posterity, I will be taking screenshots of this letter. What a gnarly puzzle. I'm impressed at the layers of... Oops. I'm very impressed at the layers. The ability to really make the most out of so few words, I think is the thing I'm the most impressed by. I find it truly... It's really something. It's really something special. I mean, even just looking at what we had to work with there right at the end. I love the wordplay here is just so fascinating. The way that they've written something that sounds like yeah, I mean, just things like left of the lies, and then through lantern light and shadows, a shade of rain to pass, a hue of wisdom to turn right, find our path through lantern light in Sketch. Man, it's just... It's just really impressive. It's really impressive the whole way through. And and it's wild to me that this is nothing right now. I think there's more. My hot take is I think there's more. Like, this is great, and I'm going to stop now. And unless I hear news that the community has figured out some additional depth to the puzzle here, I don't intend on playing this again. As much as I would have loved to get the 20 dead ends, I don't think that... Or the speed runs. I may do those on my own time to 100% the game, but as far as achievements go, but I'm not going to do that on stream. So... But I really do find... I really don't know what this had to do with anything either. Yeah, just really, really lovely. Really, really brilliant, beautiful, enjoyable, incredible game. I don't think I can say enough positive things about this game to really illustrate exactly how I feel about it at this point. But this is something that's special, I think, and I wish that I was even on its level. It's a scary thought to imagine playing a game for 170 hours and feeling like you are still too stupid to compete with the game, but I would say that is how I feel. It's not a lot, but it's clear that the person who made these puzzles, or the people who made these puzzles, my understanding is that primarily the puzzle crafting was done mostly by one person, and I think there's a true genius to being able to not just design a puzzle that's hard, but design a puzzle that's approachable at different levels, and design puzzles that are scrutable through one hint or many hints. And I think that up until sort of the last couple parts of this game, I would say that basically anything after finding the 7 letters, which I think is probably the most approachable difficult hint, is the 8 gates, 8 dates, 8 gates thing. I think that can be pretty tough. Once you've gotten past that, and I guess solving the sigils. I think that solving the sigils is a reasonable place for people who are not particularly puzzle savvy to stop. And I think once you go past the sigils, yeah, there are a lot of breakpoints. There are a lot of breakpoints. But I don't remember what this was. Why am I blanking on what this was? 873-10113. Was that? Oh, that was this, wasn't it? Yeah, that's great. I mean, getting that is an achievement, because there are enough small puzzles to solve in order to accomplish that effectively that is worth celebrating. But I think you can all understand why I went well beyond that. And I hope you thought it was worth it. I hope you thought it was worth it. I hope you thought that it was fun and enjoyable. And I hope you didn't mind me stumbling my way through the last few bits of it in order to see it all. You're going to be free for a long time, don't you worry. You did very well. You did very well in an adverse to you situation, and I'm very proud of you. Yeah, you did 9 times out of 10 exactly what I wanted you to do. And today was perfect. Today was literally like, other than you being silly and being like, re-clarifying yourself 3 times about what you meant a little bit ago, which that was just funny. That didn't personally offend me. But you did perfect today. It was exactly what I wanted and needed, and it worked flawlessly. So you have earned yourself some Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow to enjoy. I do plan on starting Baldur's Gate 3 maybe about the same time. I'm going to be up, hopefully. Oh, did I get a text? I didn't get a text, did I? And it's late, so they're probably asleep. Well, I was hoping that I would have something to get up for tomorrow morning. It is looking like maybe that's not the case. But I'm probably going to try and get up early tomorrow and take care of some stuff anyway, regardless of whether or not I have an objective. So I would expect Baldur's Gate 3 to start maybe about the same time tomorrow as I started Blueprints today. And then I do owe Baldur's Gate 3 some additional time to make up for the fact that I stole from it in order to finish Blueprints today. So I am planning on playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Tuesday. And then I'll probably play it on Wednesday as well. And I think maybe we will start something new on Thursday. We'll start something new and small on Thursday is my current plan. That way we still kind of equalize. Time to rip out that short wheel? No. The wheel is for when I'm not already playing a viewer game. That is what the wheel is for. I have clarified this. I am already playing a viewer game. I am not going to spin the wheel to play another viewer game. I'm going to play something I want to play. You can keep trying. No, I won't forget. I won't forget. You gave me a fucking 300-hour game to play, and that's what we're going to play until it's done. I should cancel that. I should cancel it. I should cancel it and refund your ass.
Instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles.
All right. That's it. We will call the stream there. I'm going to call it a day in the room. It is done. 111 days.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, Get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles.
All right. Y'all chuckle fucks be gone. That is it. Blueprints was truly a delight through and through. And I really do think that this is a special game. I really do think that this is a special game. And it has... I think it's just one of the best puzzle games that we might ever see be made. It's unique. It has a unique setting. It has a unique play style. Some people call it a roguelite. Sure. That's true. But I think that it's more than... I mean, it also... It honestly stacks a lot of really great genres in its favor, because, like, you could argue this has a little bit of a deck building component to it, and I would agree, because I think manipulating, getting certain upgrades and manipulating what rooms have what rarities, that stuff, as far as like manipulating what rooms you can even get and learning strategies and things like that, all that stuff it feels so great. It turns what looks like a somewhat gameplay-centric game and kind of makes it into, like... I mean, it's so much more than that. It has good gameplay that's fun, and even on day 111, I enjoyed trying to fill out the mansion, and I was trying to get the secret passage. And, like, you know, obviously, like, that didn't work because of a thing that I didn't expect to be the case, because of a weird glitch, but... at the end of the day, that was still interesting. I could, you know, setting myself up with a goal of, like, I want to have as many steps as I could possibly need to explore all the way through this area. And I didn't need that many. To be honest, step maxing for doing that chunk is not necessary. So, but yeah, I was entertained the entire time I played this game, which for how much money this game cost me is insane. It is absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to dive into some of the other theories and discussions that people might have about this game at this point, because I'm so curious, and I am just fascinated, just truly fascinated by the game. And I don't know that it's a 10 out of 10. I think personally it is an easy 10 out of 10 for me, but I can recognize that the game is not perfect. I think it's an easy 9 out of 10. The number of flaws that I would say are in the game are very small. And things like gameplay, soundtrack, level design, visuals, like this game has a ton of stuff going for it. Its aesthetic is really good. And I think that maybe I'm trying to think of a criticism that I could levy against it that gets it from a 9, gets it from a 10 down to a 9. I really try. I mean, like, I'm trying a couple of bugs here and there, like a couple of small weird issues, like clipping through the floor or whatever. I really don't think that that's something I would normally take a point off for. I'm looking for, like, style and substance. I'm looking for things that matter. I'm looking for things that, like, affect the game in a negative fashion. And I don't know. Nothing is jumping out at me. I do think I have levied a little bit of criticism against the game. I think maybe now that I've finished the game, I can't think of a good reason why you can't pause a run in the middle. And maybe that's like one of the major criticisms that I would have of the game is like I do actually think you should be able to stop a run where you are and start it again during the same day. Like fully close the game when if you could like save in the middle of a day and come back to it later. I actually do think that is probably a criticism that I would levy against the game. But it's small because like losing a day isn't really losing progress because everything you did in that day you can do again. Is it maybe a little tedious to do something this second time in order to see it again? Yes, if you were to run out of time. But it's like it's not the end of the world. So it's a small gripe. It technically counts. I don't know. It's like a strong 9 or 9.5, I think, because of all of the things that I would normally evaluate a game on. I think that this game has done an incredible job at all of that stuff. And like maybe just like a small couple of, complaints here or there, really tiny itty bitty things. But generally it's great. And for me personally, I couldn't have asked for a more entertaining and enjoyable thing to play for the last few months. So that's where I'll leave it. I think that this game is great. If you like puzzles, the way that, and I'm saying like, not just like puzzles. Like if you think that puzzles might be your favorite kind of gameplay, this game is a must play. If you like puzzles and like a bit of a randomized challenge, this game is a decent play up to a certain point. And that point might be different for each person who tries it. But for me, it was the end because I fucking love puzzles. And this game delivers handily on a variety of different types of puzzles that are very engaging and enjoyable. So, thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Blueprints is done. We will play Baldur's Gate 3 for the next few streams, and then I will start something new on Thursday. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it might be for you, and I will see you guys later.